That's a loaded question.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we should be live. We're live on. Okay, we should be live on everything now. Hey, is that the Chad? Was that your phone telling you we're live?
That was my phone telling me to get off the show. There, it's muted.
Okay. Let's turn this on. Welcome, buddy. Hey, everybody in the chat room, give us a call 808-468-7924. One thing you would change about caching. Come on. It's no fun if you don't call in, kids. The show don't work if you don't call in. Give you a whole week to think about it. Here we go. 808-468-7924. There's my 8:30 alarm right there, popping away. Look at my phone. Stock's all cold behind me.
Episode 625.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's out like a light.
We took her to a baseball game
She'll
tonight.
sleep through the whole show.
Yeah, she was up, like, being overstimulated with so much happening at the ballpark for like 3 hours tonight. So she's exhausted.
So she'll sleep for 30 minutes and then be up squeaky clean.
She'll be
Fine.
wide awake at our bedtime.
Like 11
Exactly.
o'clock, she'll be wide awake at like 11.
Mm-hmm.
Around 11 she'll be
Yep.
raring to go.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. Get that done.
Okay, here we go. All right, Chad, you ready to go?
I'm ready.
Okay, show notes up here, so I'm ready to go. Okay, here we go. Jess, you ready? You okay?
Sure.
All right, here we go, everybody. I'm hitting the record button. All right, we are recording. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
You wanna know how to find it. Seek it out when they hide it. You know it's in the bag when it's an easy grab. But come on, take a chance now. So go, geocache, geocache. And if you need help, we're right there in a flash. If you got a question, just call in and ask. I cover the stash on the Geocaching Podcast. The Geocaching Podcast.
Welcome, everyone. It is Wednesday and it's 8:30, which means that it is once again time for the Geocaching Podcast. My name is Scott Burks. We have shortened intermitting the phones, and please welcome to my virtual left, my co-host, Jazz 427.
Howdy, y'all. It's time to change geocaching forever. Well, maybe.
Well, maybe Chad. Tonight's episode 625, recorded live on July 22nd, 2020, is One Up Me Challenge. Challenge or contest. The challenge is a contest. Change one thing about geocaching. Phone lines are now open, kids, so give us a call, 808-468-7924. That is 808-GOT-SWAG. And hey, for all you international callers, you can call us for free via the web at callinstudio/show/GCPC. Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, give us a call. You can start giving us a call now if you want in on this contest. Winner of the contest gets some great prizes, compliments of practical geocaching, a silent bell, and of course you get the elusive and the one and only. You get the One Up Me contest winner
Path tag.
Not even Chad has the path tag, kids.
No. Might get it tonight.
Only I think 5 people own the path tag. That's it. Chad's got a shot at it though. 808-468-7924. You also get some fantastic prizes from Practical Geocaching. There's a first place, a second place, and of course, as always, everybody who calls and gets a prize compliments Practical Geocaching. Thank you guys. We love them so much. We appreciate them so much. So in the meantime, Chad, before we get started on this changing geocaching, Chad, I have a bunch of ideas. We got a lot of emails because people who knew they couldn't call in had ideas.
All right.
Some said send my name. Some said keep it anonymous. I don't want people to know. They don't know who it is. They were like, no, I don't want people to know. So some of them are anonymous and some are they give it away.
Someone else's idea comes up that is the same as mine, which is in the show notes already. then I want to claim co-champion.
No, because no. Remember, you have to call in.
Yeah, they have to call
Sure.
in.
So
But,
these emails, even if it matches yours,
okay,
yours is
well,
still good. Yours is still good.
so if someone calls in and I haven't said mine yet,
So should I do you? Should I do you first? So you make sure yours gets in. But then we might not get a
nah. Nah, because I'd like to hear a caller. I'd like to hear if someone else has the same idea that I have.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Yeah. I want to hear first time callers tonight. 808-468-7924. 808 God Swag. First time callers, give us a call. Let me know the one thing you would change about geocaching. We all have it. We all have that one thing, Jet. I have more. I have like 5.
Yeah, I've got multiple things, but this one I think is my personal
I have a bunch
favorite.
of that I will say. But yeah, one thing you would change if you were the boss, one thing you change about geocaching. What would you change? Before that, let's talk about Patreon chat. Costs a lot of money to make the show works, kids. We do 2 shows a week now on Saturdays. We have the Saturday Night Anti-Social Club every Saturday night during the quarantine, and that doubles the cost of everything. So anything you can help would be appreciated. We have 2 ways you can do it. You could help us. You could do a one-time donation. You can call us, not call us. You could set it up on PayPal.me. That's PayPal.me/the Geocaching Podcast. And you can make a one-time donation of $50 or $5 or whatever you want to do. Or you can become a patron, Chad, of our show on patreon.com. Patrons, when you're a patron, you get so much. You get extra audio, extra video, only available to patron members. Anything in our shop you get for costs in our store on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. What else do they get? They get depending on your tier, you also get a path tag,
A tag.
or you get
Is
a
there
sticker.
Geocoin?
Not coin yet, Chad.
Not coin yet.
No,
Getting
coin.
there.
Not a coin yet. That's a whole separate. Can be a whole nother tier, Chad. We're getting there. You just want the coin, don't you, Chad? You gotta become that tier member, Chad, to get the coin.
I might have to do that. Up my ante.
So yes, guys. So you become a patron of our show. Help us out. Trust me, it helps the show. This show would not survive without Patreon. We love you guys. Without your help, we appreciate it so much. It costs a lot of money to make this show work. Trust me. We've had listeners actually, Chad. We've had listeners actually call my bluff and actually try and figure out the cost involved in the show. And they have said to me, dude, it costs more than what you're saying. I'm like, dude, I know it costs a lot of money to make this show work.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't believe it, how much it costs. So trust me, I'm not kidding, kids. People have, go ahead and guys, you can call. I will happily show you guys how much it costs, because it is, if you want to do some stupid and try and figure out costs, trust me, I ain't lying, kids. This money ain't going in my pocket. It ain't going in Chad's pocket. It's going directly into the show. So we appreciate any help you can, guys. That's patreon.com, patreon.com/the Geocaching Podcast.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Tonight's show is brought to you by Cache. Cache is an advanced geocaching app for iOS. It features powerful online and offline features, including filtered searches, offline maps, and offline saving of caches. Cache has hundreds of advanced features that will make your geocaching experience just that much better. Get more info at cache.com. That's CACHLY.com.
Tonight, we're also sponsored by Logwork. Logwork are the creators of the fantastic logbook made with genuine write-in-the-rain paper. The logbook designed for the micro-containers of the present and future, geared towards the hider who would rather go cache than do cache maintenance. Find them at logwork.com. That's LOGWERK.com.
It's also brought to you by FTF Geocacher Magazine. FTF Geocacher is the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. With 6 issues a year, FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Find them at ftfgeocacher.com.
And by the Max Suds Body Company. Max Suds Body Company makes handmade bath and body products from all natural oils and butters. Items such as Poison Me Gone soap, itch spray, and 2-cent choices of bug spray are all great for outdoor enthusiasts like geocachers. At Max Suds Body, we have you covered from head to toe. Find out at maxsudsbody.com. That's MACSUDSBODY.com.
And by Practical Geocaching. Practical Geocaching sells utility items for geocaching. Our items are made in the USA, and we always provide free shipping. Find them at practicalgeocaching.com. That's PRACTICAL geocaching.com.
And by Arted Crafted. Arted Crafted creates unique geocaching themed teams and custom designs for you or your geocaching group. With adult sizes ranging from small to 5XL, if you have an idea for a shirt design and cannot find it, you've come to the right place, Chad. Please give us the opportunity to show you how we can enhance your caching experience with your own custom design. Visit them at artedcrafted.com, ARTEDCRAFTED.com.
And finally, buy pattags.com for all your swag and pattag needs. Visit our website to get creative help, to trade or log tags, or to purchase your own personalized pattags. With over 39 tags to collect, pattags.com is everything you need to start your pattag obsession. Visit them at pattags.com. That's PATHTAGES.com, since Scott wasn't paying attention.
I'm not even going to bother until you finish and you spell that out with my OCD. And as always, Chad, you can find links to our sponsors on our website or in
our show notes.
Guys, one up me tonight, guys.
Okay, since Jim's already splashing my idea out there, I'm just gonna say it. So basically, make an official challenge cache type, separate it from the mystery type.
That's a softball. Come on, that's everybody wants that.
Everybody wants that, but it's the best. So I'm putting it out there.
Okay, if that makes you happy. Okay, that's a softball. But yes, Jim, a challenge, a geocache type. And here's the funny thing about that is that I remember from like 2011. Remember when they did? Chad, were you around from that challenge, that whole challenge stupid thing that they had?
Oh, but yeah, I did a number of them, and I even put a few of them up.
But do you remember beforehand when geocaching teased it, and they were like, hey, something's coming, challenge related, and then one's like, hey, a new challenge.
Icon.
I mean, dude, this was 9 years ago, Chad.
Oh, yeah.
9 years ago. Still, we don't have the icon for the challenge cache. It's pretty amazing. I can't believe that was 9 years ago.
Yeah. I can't either.
It was the summer of 2011 when they did that. I remember vividly. The summer of 2011. And I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I was so excited for it.
Oh yeah, I was excited to run out and do them, and then it's like,
right, because
where the hell's my Spiley?
Because that's when I was like, I was in that challenge cache bubble when all I was doing was challenge caches. 2010, 2011 was that bubble for me, and so I was all challenge cache all the time. So I was hardcore. So I was like, yeah, stoked, like yeah, let's give it, give me that challenge cache icon, and they gave me this stupid thing that they gave me. Yeah. So sorry guys, a little tangent there. I apologize. So yeah, Chad. So Chad, put you write it down, Chad. I gotta write it down too. So let me make a note here because Chad apparently is let's see, so callers. Okay, so Chad is challenge cache, right?
Yeah, create an official challenge cache icon.
Okay, I'll give you that one, Chad. I'll give you that. Okay. There we go. Okay, guys, callers, can you beat that? Can you beat the challenge? If you think you can beat the challenge cache icon, you give us a call. 808-468-7924. One thing you would change about geocaching, you give us a call. 808-468-7924. I'm going to start it out right here. I'm going to start it with, because I know that they're out of town, I'm going to start with the Gary from the GBs. Hello, GBs. Hello.
Hello.
Gary, you emailed me your answer. Now, are you trying to get in on the path tag? Is that why you're giving me a call?
Oh, well, I don't need. I've already got the path tag. I'm one of those. I guess I'm one of those 5. But I have.
Oh, you've already won it.
Huh?
You've already. I don't even know who's won it. You've already won it.
Yes.
Did you receive?
When my wife broke her ankle.
Oh, that's right. The burrito. Yeah. The burrito. Yes. Did you get your coin?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much. So like I said, I don't need that, but I certainly feel passionate that they need to give us back some of the challenges that they effectively took away from us. And I do fully recognize that I'm not asking to going back to the days of total craziness, because I'll never forget a challenge that Alamogo put out It was called the Obnoxious Challenge, and I'm going to tell you, it literally took me the better part of a week to figure out if I qualified or not. There was like nine different attributes of a challenge. There was the words, the date, the county, the day, the da-da-da.
Right.
So you had to get 9 of those, and you had to get 9 more, but each one of them had to be different, and 9 more that each had to be a little different, and that had to be a little different. And it was absolutely crazy and stupid, okay? So
Right.
and they never could write a challenge checker for that thing, and there was a damn good reason for that. But give us back the use of the name or the title of the cache, and let us, from the simplest 100 Dreams to, whatever, album titles, the things that used words.
Okay.
I kind of support the idea of a challenge icon, but that's not my highest priority, because I just enjoy doing challenges. Okay, and I would like that flexibility to come back.
This is what Gary emailed me, which I think explains it very. You summed it up very well in your email here to me. He said, loosen up the guidelines for challenge caches. It need not be full back to what it was before, but it can be loosened up a lot as long as a checker can be designed to determine qualification. And I cannot agree with you more, Gary. I think that is the perfect way to decide.
I thought that if a checker could be defined, there are certain rules specifically that they disallowed, but other than that, if a checker could be designed, then they would allow it.
No, there's plenty that are still grandfathered in that would not be allowed today. Mine wouldn't be allowed today.
But could a checker be used?
Sure, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, Jim. Thank you so much, buddy. Hey, are you coming to my house this weekend or what? Are you coming over this weekend?
Hopefully Sunday night.
Sunday night, like dinner time or like 9 o'clock?
Oh no, well we can negotiate that, but we needn't do that here.
All right, catch me offline.
I'm not expected to be invited for dinner or anything.
No, I'm not.
Visit the porch.
I'm not
get a
feeding
handshake
you.
and a fat tag and be on my way.
I didn't say feed you.
I'm a cashier, remember?
Let me see. I
got about half of the MMS series GeoArt today.
Wait, here. I'm looking at my Sunday right now. My son, my oldest son has 11:30 game, a.m., and then my middle son has a 7 p.m. game. So you have anywhere between 1 and 6 to get to my house. Can you pull that off?
Okay, I will do my best, and we'll keep in touch with that.
Email me if you can, and we'll figure something out. Because I won't be far. I won't be far. I could run home. I won't be far.
So you're out in the RV?
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Thanks, Jim. We'll talk to you soon. All right. Not Jim. Gary.
Gary.
Jim. Thanks, Gary. Bye.
Gary, you're out in the RV?
Well, Gary, you out in the RV?
No, we just flew into Grand Rapids yesterday. We're up at Traverse Cities today. We're going to Power Island tomorrow with Captain Mike.
Oh, Captain Mike, he's running the boat, huh?
Yeah.
Jess, Captain Mike's running the boat, Jess.
I know. I heard.
Sign my name.
All right, thanks, Gary. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.
So yeah, Chad. All right, so Gary's got the loosen the challenge restrictions is what he would change. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
I respect it. Let me bring in. I saw Canada in there, right? Yeah. Stay Gold. Hello, Stay Gold.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing? How's it going, eh?
Very good, thank you.
You're from Ontario, is that correct?
That's correct.
Nice. Are you a first-time caller? You ever called us before?
Yeah, it's my first time. I usually catch you guys on Spotify a couple weeks, later.
Oh.
Usually when I'm driving around.
Well, thank you for calling in. We appreciate it. You sound very. Are you on the web right now? How are you calling us?
I am. Yeah, on the web.
You sound fantastic. I like it when that sounds good. right, what you got for us? Let's hear you win this contest. What you got?
Let me preface this with, I'm not a big stats guy. I'm not a challenge guy. I just like to go out there and, have a nice hike and find a good cache.
Sure.
So, yes, I have my, my fizzy grid and my calendar and all that, but I really could care less about it. I didn't, plan to really do them all. I'm not going for multiple fizzy grids or anything like that. So what I'd like to see is something change to the difficulty terrain rating system. I'd like to see either a additional rating for like a community rating system. So you go out, you find the cache, and you say, yeah, that was a 2-2 as you find the cache. I don't know how many 1-1s or 5-5s I've found that end up being completely different. I would love to see the DT be decided by a community vote. That's my big
Community
thing.
vote. That's interesting.
I can see that. I mean, how many times have we found caches that I write right in the log? Like, I'm not sure that I would, or I would say something like, I would rate this more of a blah blah blah,
You might be
really
onto
for future finders.
So
Right.
you let the people who found the cache rate the cache.
Correct.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't hate that at all. Wow.
Yeah.
So I would
You
I would make my log and I'd say, yeah, difficulty was a 4 and terrain was 1.5.
What about
Yeah,
the ones that haven't been found yet?
Go ahead.
But he's saying, okay, Chad. No. The owner of the cache does the original one, and then the finders also. So the rating will shift. The rating could do a little shift.
Correct. So basically like a poll. It's going to give you an average. So 100 people have found it, and it's got an average of a 3.52.
I don't hate that idea at all. It does vary from location, because obviously something in Colorado, a terrain in Colorado is going to be very different than a terrain in Illinois. But that's already like that.
Right.
I don't hate that idea, dude. I really don't.
Yeah. Even if people want the stats, sure, let them put the cache owner rating, but maybe have a secondary field for a community rating.
If you kept it as a secondary field. If you kept it as a secondary field, I would take that.
Yeah.
But if it replaced the primary DT, then it's like, I'm not sure.
I agree, because we've talked about changing DTs.
Yeah, it's nice to have the cache owner DT if it's a true DT.
Right.
I don't like going out and finding something that was placed as a fizzy filler.
Mm-hmm.
And
sure.
True.
It's really not a 3.5, 3.5.
Okay, but
that's my only.
But here's the
only
thing.
complaint.
But you could be killing fizzies here, because if somebody, if it constantly changes, it could shift up or down depending on who finds it, and that could tweak your fizzy over and over.
I completely understand that. I can't see them ever doing it. That's why I agree. A secondary.
I don't think it's
a secondary thing would.
I don't think it's a bad idea, dude. I think sticking on the primary one's a great idea, and let the community decide, as Cody would say. Let the community decide what the true DT would be. I like that. I don't hate that at all. Because the newbies. Oh yeah, newbies are rating it as well. This is true. I'm not
They rate those LPCs as a 4 difficulty.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if there's enough 1.5, if there's enough 1.5, it won't matter.
Well, you got to throw out
the
the top and bottom.
But the first skirt lifter,
right?
That thing was hard.
Absolutely.
Here's Ian, of course. Ian, the issue is that'll never happen because one, the DT has always been the way as well as for all the history of the universe. Yes, all right, stay gold. That's kind of awesome. That's very. I like that a lot. So good luck with that one. That's pretty good. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks so much for calling in, buddy. We appreciate it. That's a good one.
I appreciate taking my call. Take care.
Bye bye. All right, Chad.
Who? What was Canada's name? Sorry.
Stay gold.
Stay gold.
Yeah, we're gonna bring California, GSM times 2. Hello, sir. Where the hell's your button?
Hello, Patty. How you doing?
How you doing, my man? What's up, man?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. Thanks. Oh, love the dog. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
So
What you got for me?
you've been around long. You've been around long enough to be able to relate to this, and because you were around when people could not log from the field that they got a first to find.
Yes.
I'm very much a first to find fan, and I'm very much a first to find of the excitement of going out for a first to find and not knowing if it's been found.
Sure.
You know, waking up at 6 in the morning and going, "Oh, the cache has been found. Can I get it before going to work? Ooh, I can't."
Right.
You go to work. After work, it hasn't been found because at least where I'm from, we had a community effort that for 24 to 48 hours, no one would log a first to find. So you got a lot of people out there looking for a cache at first to find, a lot of excitement, a lot of disappointment, and that's just part of the game.
I
So,
hate when they do that.
My idea, and again, it'll never happen because GCHQ
It's
is
irrelevant
not
if
involved in first
it's
to find.
irrelevant if it's never going to happen or not. It's just
Right.
what you change. It's never.
That's true. So mine would be, you could not, no log could be submitted 24 hours from a cache being published. So they would build that right in. So people could try and log it. They might be able to put something, but nothing would be posted for 24 hours after the cache was published.
Oh, I'm trying to think of what I think about that initially.
I hate it.
Well, I think okay. Hey,
Unabashedly hate it. I want to know
why do you hate it? Defend it.
because if I'm running out to middle of BFE to go find a cache, I want to know if it's there, if I'm getting an FTF or potentially getting an FTF or not, and this says no, and I'm the type of individual where I'm sitting there refreshing, and if I'm say halfway there and I see someone's found it, I'm turning around and going home.
Right. Yes. Of course. Yeah. And as I would too, if it was early in the morning or whatnot. Yes.
Right.
Wow. Yeah.
Now middle of the day, I'm going to go get it, but early in the morning, late at night, I'm turning around and going back home.
Yeah. Probably. Yes.
Exactly. So you are denying yourself the opportunity to be excited or disappointed by opening up and seeing that you were not the first to find. Because like me right now, all my caches are in one or two categories: first to find or whenever.
Mm-hmm.
And I think by doing this, we would get rid of that whenever. So.
So, well, I'm still on that verge of constantly getting disappointed. I can't tell you the number of times that I've gone after an FTF here and I've seen GB stamp on a friggin' log. It's like,
well, dude, they're retired. You can't keep up. All right, Jesse, let me catch you up. Sorry, Jesse was on phones, guys. Jesse, GSM times 2, no log for the FTFers. No log allowed to be posted for 24 hours. No,
I know. I have really mixed feelings about that. On the one hand, on the one hand, like I feel like it would bring back that excitement and the suspense but then on the other hand, like, okay, if I have a choice between not being a second to find on the day that it's published and saving it for, say, a streak or some other thing that I'm working on, I'm not real sure.
Yeah. So your theory being, hey, if somebody found it, I'm just going to save it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Or for a different day, or when I'm in the area, kind of a thing.
Right.
I'll get the rest of the caches in the area.
and I got to say thanks to Jim for saying Chad's reasoning is why I never post my FTS until after I get back home.
Yeah, that's dirty. That's doing your friends dirty there, Jim, is what that's doing. You know what? GSM times 2, Scott. I don't hate it. I don't love it. I'm indifferent about it. Thank God it'll never happen. But now I really don't care. Now that I don't go for FTFs anymore, I don't care. But back in the day, I would have hated it. So But I like it though. I like your idea. It's a good idea. I don't think, thank God, it'll never happen. But it's not a bad idea.
There were a lot more people who went, at least in my area, there were a lot more people who went after FTS when we didn't log in for 24 hours.
Oh, absolutely. Back in the day, before when you had to go home to do it, oh my God, yeah, a lot more people went for them. Yeah, you'd always be, you have a quick second to find, third to find, like real quick things. Oh, you get like the old, we haven't had Jesse in forever, the old FTF party. When's the last time you've been to
Oh yeah, it's been a while.
Where you go and there's like 6 people there, and you sit there and you talk for an hour.
Yep.
Right.
We've done that in forever.
Or getting a big group together to go out and hunt a difficult FTF.
Yeah. What we usually one where someone had the coordinates botched. Oh, I've done a number of those, but we've also done one where it turned out to be a DNA tube with a rock glued on top of it, stuck in the ground at the base of a post in a gravel parking lot. Awesome.
Yeah.
It was like we had like, I don't know, about 10 of us there, and it hadn't been found in 2 weeks, and then someone started picking up rocks and boop,
there it is.
There it is.
All right. Scott, good luck, man. Thanks
okay, you guys take care.
Thanks for calling.
Always good chatting.
Appreciate that. I don't know. I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. I don't know. It's a tough one. Oh, all right. Let's bring in the old friend of the show, Dog. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello. What's up,
Long
Tony?
time no see.
So, what do you think of the whole let the community decide the DT? I'm curious what you think of that.
The community deciding the DT?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have. If it's a second option, I don't have a problem with that.
What if it was the main one?
No.
Why not?
It can't be the main option because it would ever be changing.
Yeah.
So like
that's
say,
what's great.
here in Chicago, it would change all the time. If there's snow, if there's tall grass, if there's something, it would always be changing, and you would never know what you were going for.
Oh, you're saying the seasons would make it change, is what you're saying.
Yeah. Because it's changed. You would never know what you were going for.
I think a lot of places seasonal makes a big difference. I mean, so I talked before about the multicache that I had out there, Nighttime Ninja multicache, and basically went out with a group of people for me to maintain it, them to do it, and they were all complaining about the DT on it because the difference between when I hit it and when the foliage was down and all the underbrush is cleared away in the wintertime versus when we were finding it in, I think it was like April, May time frame, was massive. So, getting that DT there. So if people were finding it during the fall versus the spring, there could be a very big difference.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. All right, let me do one of mine while I got Cody on the phone here, just to aggravate Cody. All right, so one of mine, Chad, is and this is gonna catch me a lot of heat, but I don't care. Only allow premium members to hide caches. I've talked about this before. Only premium members can hide caches. Now, hear me out. Yes, there would be a lot less caches out there in the world, but they'd be a lot better caches out there in the world. I think they'd be higher quality caches. What do you think of that, Chad? What's your thought? What's your thoughts on that, Cody?
Yeah, I appreciate the idea because it would remove all the plastic bag caches.
Mm-hmm.
But on the other side, I think a good chunk of us got into caching and stayed in it because we were excited to put out our first one. And so you would lose those people that could potentially become great cachers just because they didn't want to pay right away.
Okay, by plastic bag caches, are you talking about?
No,
are you talking
plastic bag caches?
Now, people out here make what we call flat packs. So they'll take a plastic bag and then they'll wrap it with duct tape.
Chad,
okay, this is just
plastic bag.
Oh God,
plastic
shoot them.
Now this is I love this. GSM times 2 says that's the number one idea for me so far. GSM times 2 loves my idea. Ian hates my idea. Yeah, shocking.
I'll say this. I would say that non-premium members must take a picture and have of their cache container and have their cache container approved by a reviewer before placing it.
Ooh.
Ooh. I don't hate that idea.
That's how I'd alter that.
Fair enough. Okay.
Okay, so where would you cap that at? Like 100 fines, 1,000 fines? Where would you cap that?
You got to do it 100 fines. You got easily 100 fines. You should find out. You should find 100. Maybe 50 at the least.
Maybe 10 hides. How's that? We cap that at the number of hides. So if they're able to give 10 good ones and they know what's going to be.
Sorry, I thought. I apologize.
So basically, I'm saying non-premium members they have to get the container approved at least for the first 10 hides.
FF Skippy agrees with me. Agree to a minimum number of fines at 100 before hiding. That's what I say. Yeah, I agree with that. 10 fines.
See, I don't agree with that because I have had a couple of cachers who have had 1 or 2 fines or one even no fines who have put out some of the best caches I've ever found. Of course, I've also had they've also in those quantities have put out the worst caches as well. But you're eliminating some really potential good creative individuals there.
It's just terrible ideas. He's like the Nazi of caching, isn't he? All right, Aaron, what's your idea? Let's hear what Cody Dog. Could Cody Dog win the elusive path tag today? Cody Dog, what's your idea?
So my joke idea I'm tossing this one for Ian. They should allow community maintenance. So write that one in for Ian.
Ooh. They already allow community maintenance.
Remove the stigma. Like, think about all the caches that could get maintained and still remain out there for others.
Right.
If we could just community maintain.
That's right.
They already allow community maintenance
all the time.
Right. But so my real one is, I wish that they would bring back my challenges statistic. Not necessarily the challenges, but the challenges statistics. Remember back in the day where it was like, take a picture of this challenge. It lasted for
those sucked. Yeah, those were horrible. That's what I was talking about before in 2011. Those are the worst.
No.
Yeah, but I got 100 of those, and I want those stats back.
Oh, you want the stats back? Yeah, they took the stats away. Yes.
I think it was wrong of them to have removed the stats.
Just so you know, Aaron, right now, On a Boat is calling in about your community maintenance thing. So he's look what you did. This is like when people. This is when he starts up with the bison, and then GSM times 2 gets all pissed. This is the same thing. It's like you poke the bear with the community maintenance, and you make him call in. Is he poking the bear with the community maintenance? Is that what Ian's calling in about? Jesse, you're on. You're.
I know I was going to write you a private note, but I'll just talk to you. Yeah. You have a couple callers here that are actually, their calls are related to conversations that have taken place over the last few minutes.
Are you kidding? No. Okay. Okay, Ian. Okay, so Cody said.
One of them.
So you want your challenge statistics put back, is what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Don't worry, it's not going to happen. They already flushed the servers.
Yeah, they flushed it down the toilet. Thank you, thank you, Cody.
All right.
All right.
You guys have fun.
Ass cream. All right. I'm going to make him wait, too. Iowa, Jay Schultz. Hello, sir.
Hey, how's it going?
How you doing, buddy?
Not too bad. All right. So there's something that's sticking in my craw.
All right, let's hear it.
And I think the fine people at Groundspeak can do something about it. Okay. Now, you got to know, normally I'm a pretty live and let live kind of guy. You know, if what you're doing's not hurting people, I don't care. You do you, right?
That's my mantra. You do you. Absolutely.
You do you. It's a
I'll
good
judge
one.
you behind your back with my wife, but you do you.
And I'll yell at him and say, "You shouldn't say that."
Say that.
All right. But when you start to mess around with my statistics,
Oh, no. Are you talking about the
gets
challenge
personal.
caches too? Are you talking?
all right?
Oh, good Lord.
So,
So are you talking about the challenge caches with the statistics here?
it has a little bit to do with challenge caches, a specific kind of challenge cache. There's a caching user around here. I'm not going to say cacher, and I'm not going to name any names.
Okay.
We're going to say a geocache user profile that has logged many of the caches in the area. Okay. Well, as you may know, I live around Mark Lake. There's a lot of old MOBA caches in the middle of the woods that haven't been found in 5, 6, 7 years. Okay, lonely cache.
Sure.
Well, the problem with that is someone decided to go and armchair log all of these caches.
What was it? Is it a
So they're
popular?
not
Is it,
lonely anymore.
is it a popular cacher?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're active anymore, but but you go out and find one of these caches. Okay, well, it's a cache, whatever. Someone found it back in April, whatever. And I crack open the ammo can and there's on it. Okay, like I said, normally I'm a live and let live kind of guy, except there was this one time. I think it was actually New Year's Day this year. It was 70 degrees on New Year's Day. It was absolutely gorgeous, and there was a souvenir to be had. Of
It
course,
started
I was
out
gonna
nice,
go
didn't it?
caching.
The year started out nice.
Yeah, it did. Went downhill, didn't it?
Sure went to hell real
but anyway,
fast, didn't it? Sorry, go ahead.
So there was this one out there. I had to walk like a mile and a half before I did it through very thick brush and kind of good fun stuff, right? Okay, I mean it filled a fizzy square for me or something, which is why I went after that one. Okay, well this had been logged in the last few months here. I think it's going to be fine. I'll go get it. Well, it's freaking gone.
It's gone?
It's gone. I don't know if the floodwaters got to it. I don't know if the critter got to it. It's a freaking ammo can. Yeah. Okay, I'll blame Burks. There we go.
They all do. Don't worry.
But I'm closer to Ian than I am to the GSM on the community maintenance issue, and I didn't schlep an ammo can halfway through the woods with me. But someone's going to get hurt out there going after one of these caches that isn't there, and it's a responsible thing if something's not there to not pretend it is now, because I haven't broken anything, thank goodness, going out caching, but I've sprained an ankle or two or poked in a lot of places and blood has been drawn, but I just kind of think a little more should be done to police the armchair logger.
Well, how do you? How do you police an armchair logger? I mean, I've seen the same thing. I have gone into, I have cached power trails in middle Illinois, in the middle part of the state, where me and the cacher, we were just hitting boom, boom, boom. And then when we were logging, the first name on the log was this famous cacher. I'm not going to name any name, but then they were on none of the logs, none of them. Now the funny part about that is that they were a local cacher to that area. Okay, I knew who they were, and yet why would you armchair? What do you get from armchairing it? It's like, get out of your house. Like, if anything, it's get you out of your, like, what's the point of armchairing it when you can just go do something? Is better than doing nothing.
Right. And one of the things I watched the ape cache, and I saw, this is about 2 years ago, some guy from France. This was his first day on his profile for caching, and he managed to find caches, very high favorite point caches on 5 continents on one day. And it's like, Dude, what the hell?
But it's more of a you do you. I mean, I get it. Yeah, I don't. They
That's
should.
more-
They should enforce it. Yeah, but I don't know how they would. That's the thing. Is that like, how do you do that?
well,
But yeah, I mean, it's you
that's
can't.
the thing about it, you know. But it just sticks in my craw. Like I don't care how many continents you claim in one day. That's not affecting anyone else. Stuff.
But if you're claiming an 8 cache icon, that annoys me. You know.
It's
It's
a game.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a game. It's a game. You know.
Right. But you know, again, like you said, you know, there's nothing that we can really do about it unless we're the cache owner, which the cache owner did delete the individual's log. So
yeah. All right, Jay Schultz. Thank you so much for calling in, buddy. Good luck tonight. We
all
appreciate
right.
it.
Thank you, guys.
Talk to you soon. Okay, going right. We're going to Minnesota. Hey there, Minnesota. Hello.
Hey,
Aaron,
how's it
right?
going?
Aaron, right? First time caller, Aaron, right?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you from? I'm going to try and pronounce where you're from. Cloquet?
Cloquet.
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 CLOQUET is Cloquet, Chad.
like croquet.
Yeah, like croquet, but cloquet.
Where is
Yeah.
I lived in Winona, Minnesota. I went to college there for a year. Where is Cloquet, Minnesota compared to Winona?
About 10 miles, south of Duluth.
Oh, so you're up there.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're up there, eh? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had a roommate from up there, and he was like, "Hey there, going to moose hunting. Got to go get the moose."
Yeah.
Yes. So DMM Rec, D-Min Rec, correct? Is that
Right.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What you got for me? First time call. Let's see if we can get you. Let's see if we can get you a path tag. What you got?
Well, I've been in the game for quite a long time, and I'll prefix this to say that, Groundspeak, I think they do a great job and stuff. But the sport has grown over the past 20 years. Millions of people have joined and stuff, and it's kind of gone up to a whole new level, as far as participation and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And every other, sporting organization out there, because I consider this kind of like a sport, will have either like an advisory committee, rules committee, that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And Groundspeak is more, like they're basically like a business, but I think it's gotten to the point where they should form some sort of like at least an advisory committee or a rules committee of geocachers from around the world to kind of have a little bit more input as far as rules or ideas, that sort of thing. Because they all, Groundspeak, they're all in Washington there, and they have a narrow view of geocaching there in the state of Washington. But and I think they should be getting feedback from people around the world as far as ideas to tweak for rules and that sort of thing. So forming more like an advisory committee, rules committee sort of thing. So
It's like a board.
That might kind of solve all the other problems everybody else is having.
So like a board of trustees, so to speak. Like, so when a company gets so big, it actually forms a board of trustees kind of thing.
Yeah.
But she wants to make sure that it's effectively external to Groundspeak in itself, because I know that the lackeys do get a lot of feedback from cache owners as to what they think should be changed with regards to rules and different things. Now, how well they take that and that not being a third party making the rules. Yeah, I can see that. I'm not sure. I think that would be challenging for Groundspeak to swallow.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is not a matter of whether or not they're going to
Right.
do it or not. It's
Yeah.
One thing you would change.
I think it's a good idea.
You like the idea.
Yeah.
I like the idea.
My thought on that, and I don't think it's a bad idea. My thought is nothing ever comes. There's an old saying, and maybe it's just because it's a design thing. Too many chefs in the kitchen.
Yeah, I was thinking, 100 with 100 people, putting out opinions, you're going to have 100 opinions.
That's right. Yeah. Too many chefs in the kitchen and nothing gets done, So I don't know. I don't hate it. Let's see what everyone else thinks. I appreciate the call. Thank you so much, Aaron. Thanks
Yeah,
for calling
no
in, Aaron.
problem.
We appreciate it.
All
Thanks
right.
for listening. Calling again. Good luck.
All right.
All right.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye.
All right, Chad. We're going to bring in Iowa again. Scorpio Red. Hello, Scorpio.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. It's been a while since I called.
I know. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Just dealing with the stuff here in Iowa.
Yeah, you guys are still bad, aren't you? You're still bad out there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Just never got
yeah.
better. Just never got better. Chad.
Seems like everybody I know is getting tested right now,
including our friend Chad here.
Yep.
For the record, nobody asked, but I'm telling you, Chad, is it okay? Chad, why don't you tell them what your negative or positive was?
I haven't got the results back
He
yet.
hasn't gotten the results yet. Oh, sorry, guys. You gotta wait till Saturday to find out what.
But I am feeling much better. So I don't know if I had another bug or I'm just not being impacted by it.
Okay, good. Hold on, back to Scorpio. All right,
Yeah.
Scorpio, what do you got? What you got?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think Groundspeak could really make the game better if they did what I think they should do.
What's that?
Which, of course, you kind of talked about putting out caches or the rules for putting it out. And here's the three things I think they should do.
Okay.
Number one, you should, of course, I agree with you, Scott, 100%. If you hide a cache, you should be a premium member.
Thank you.
I think that's a no-brainer.
Thank you.
But I think you should
so.
have at least 100 finds, number one.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Number two, you should have at least found 5 different kinds of caches. So, of course, a traditional, a multi, a puzzle, whatever, 5 different kinds, and that you should have at least 10 finds above a 2.5.
Oh wow! So essentially, so let me see if I'm understanding you correctly. So essentially, hiding. So we're going to throw out the premium member. We'll throw that out. So essentially, everything. So hiding cache would be locked. It would be a locked feature until you find a certain number of caches, a certain kind of DTs.
100 caches, a certain number. 5 different kinds of caches. So, you could go, go to an event, get a puzzle, get a multi, get of course you're going to get a traditional and one other. Come on. Yeah, and then you're going to know and get at least 10 above to it. Yeah. Lock that in. And when you've achieved those things, then you can start hiding caches.
Right. Fair enough. Locked hide items until certain criteria are met. Got it. All right. That's what it is.
And
so
the stuff, the crappy hides that we get from newbies, and God bless the newbies that are just excited as I almost said as crap to
appreciate
to go out and hide one. But go out and find a bunch.
I agree. No, I do, which is why I say premium only. I agree.
So what if you're a disabled cacher and you want to hide some 1-1s? You're saying you can't do it.
Oh, you found a flaw.
Thank you for your caveat.
All right, Scorpio. Thank you. I got so many calls I gotta get to. Thank you so much for calling in, buddy. Appreciate it.
Thanks.
You got. I think. Wait. So locked hides. Wait, locked hides until certain criteria are met. That's your official entry. Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
I agree. Oh yeah. I don't hate it. I'm gonna be honest with you. Thanks, buddy. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.
Okay. Take care. Bye.
Oh, good Lord. All right. Let's just get this over with here. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Hello. you have an entry or you're just calling to bitch tonight?
Well, both.
Okay.
But you know, my entry is my bitching, so
Fair
you
enough.
know it works out, right?
Fair enough. Okay.
All right, listen. So I've had this idea for a while. It's my one idea that I think would solve a couple of the things you guys have mentioned tonight, and it's going to come off as like, oh, community maintenance, whatever. But I really think that we need to prioritize and emphasize proper cache ownership, like holistically across the board. And I think by doing that, that would reduce the reliance on throwdowns, community maintenance, whatever we want to call it tonight. It changes by the day, right? And it would start cutting into that issue that they mentioned out in, St. Louis, Mark Twain Lake, whatever they were talking about there, where the cache owners are responsible for the logs on their caches. So if there was the one thing that I would love to see is some sort of periodic, some sort of requirement for a cache owner to periodically check on their cache and post something saying cache is still here, good, check the log is fine, blah, 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 good to go. Right? I think we've built this culture over the years of this set it and forget it mentality, where we kind of just drop a cache and we don't do anything with it. We don't go look at it. We don't even remember it exists until we get a needs maintenance log or something on it, right? And I get that's the purpose of the logs, but I think we need to emphasize cache owners being more proactive. I think another part of that is that we're asking the reviewers to do a lot in a lot of cases. I think the game would benefit from, a different type of reviewer that's specific to just monitoring the health of geocaches around the area, paying attention to things that are if there's like 17 DNFs in a row, but there's no needs maintenance posted, right? And that cache owner's clearly not paying attention to it, the reviewer should jump in. I know that the health score does in a lot of cases, but not always, right?
Okay, fair enough.
That's all I'm getting at. I just think that we need to do a better job with cache.
Well, here's a funny
caches out of it.
Here's a caveat to that, real quick, is that one of the emails that I got that was anonymous was it was entitled "Abandoned Cache Second Chance." A group of qualified geocachers meeting requirements in each area would sign up for caches in that area to do a field review and refresh of the caches within 30 days to claim. Otherwise, caches are permanently archived. So basically, you get a bunch of people to go and check on all the caches in the area. And if it's there or not, and if it's not there, they say, hey, it's not there. You got 30 days. If it's not there, boom, it's archived. So basically, it's like lieutenants to the reviewer, a group of qualified cachers to do that. And that would help, prevent the loss of the heritage caches and provide an actual eyes on review of caches. Because people aren't gonna. I mean, yeah, you can sit there and say, hey, let's prioritize proper cache ownership. But I mean, and that's more or less education. Is what that is. That's being taught that from the beginning.
Right.
But I mean, Groundspeak isn't doing it. They're not making.
Right. I just think that. My only issue with that is just, again, we're allowing cache owners to be lazy.
I agree.
Right. And
I'm not disagreeing with you in any way. I just say,
that's my only problem.
I say community maintenance just because it gets in your craw and it makes me laugh. But I maintained 2 of my caches in the past week, because they weren't there. I do it, and I would hope people do it. I know Cody rarely does it, but
but how realistic do you think it is truly enforceable? I mean, when someone can just say, I did it, and not having actually done it.
Well, they do that now. I mean,
exactly.
He does that now and says, "Hey, he closes it until it's ready to go." So technically, they do that now. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, the flip side to what Chad just said too is that cache owners post needs maintenance logs all the time without checking on their stuff too.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
I mean, it's the whole thing's an honor system, and I don't know if there's like a foolproof solution, but That's the best I got.
Well,
So
an honor system, I think, I mean, again, agree. It's the honor system right now. But I think it's all education is the beginning education.
Right. I agree.
It's how you begin. If you teach them, hey, take care of your stuff. It's you do what you see. That's what it is. You mimic what you see. So it's yeah. I mean, I maintain my stuff. I try to quickly as possible within a week.
Yep.
I maintain my stuff here locally, and the ones that I keep active in Texas and in Brazil, I have other people that maintain it for me, not the community.
Yeah, especially my group, because it drives me crazy. I have that new trail. Chad, my trail of caches around. That woodsy area. One went missing, and it drove me crazy because people would go out and they DNF and nothing. And I know it drives me crazy because when I go out and I find everything on the trail but one cache, and so you have that one stupid ammo can hanging there and see a smileys, and it's especially if you live far away, drives me crazy. So I always make it a point to get out there as fast as possible. But you're nor there. All right, thanks, Annabout. Good job. See you were good tonight. I'm proud of you. Well done. That wasn't.
Thanks, buddy.
We'll talk soon.
Hey.
Yes.
Hey, last thing, real quick.
Yes.
Let somebody other than Aaron win because his suggestion was terrible. That's all I got.
All right, talk to you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye. That was awesome. All right, let's bring in Joyful Nomads. Hello, Joyful Nomads.
Hello.
From Sacramento.
No, but that's close.
No, I'm saying I'm seeing Sacramento in here.
South of there, or southwest.
Oh, that's terrible. Where are you from?
We're in the Delta, but we live not too far from there.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Anyway, I'm easy. I like virtual caches, and I think we should be able to adopt them if they live close to you. I mean, if they're close to where you live.
I like that as well. I like that. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
We have some really good ones in the Sacramento area, and the owner died years ago. So there's nobody answering questions. There's nobody checking on anything.
Yeah.
I think they should be adoptable.
I'm surprised that they haven't been archived.
What?
I'm surprised they haven't been archived.
Well, some of them have.
I know, and the reviewers know too. So I'm surprised. But also, if an owner has been gone from the game for like 3 years, and we know that they've passed, I think some of the better caches ought to be adoptable, or even the ones that are super old.
I agree. Maybe geocaching to have a thing like, if I die, give my caches to Chad or to Jesse.
I think they do.
Do they? I know, like Facebook.
I know we have a
you know how like Facebook.
We have a local hider up in that area that has it in his will. Who's going to get them?
Shut up! Really? That's awesome. You know how Facebook has that thing on their site where it's like, hey, if I die, Jesse Brown gets to use my, can have access to my Facebook. Maybe something like that.
Yeah. Oh, when Joe GPS passed away, I was immediately hooking up with JR Junior from Intervales in Brazil. It's like, hey, look, contact Groundspeak headquarters and let them know that you're willing to officially adopt that cache, even though they normally don't have a process. If someone who has passed away and who hasn't specifically already stated it. And so he was able to adopt the ape cache down in Brazil. Otherwise, they could have archived it.
Yeah. All right, that's a good one.
You know
what?
I
like that one. I like that. I like that one a lot. What?
Okay, but Ken has one too, and he's right here.
Okay. What is Ken? You both? Okay. I'll give him one too. Go ahead.
Thanks. I appreciate that. A lot of people are going to be mad at me about this one, but they're probably not watching your show, so I think we'll be all right.
Wow, I guess that's a backhanded compliment. Thanks.
Slap in the face.
It's
go ahead.
Premium. It's premium versus non-premium. We do not like premium only caches, and we think they need to go away, or I think they need to go away.
Mm-hmm.
And the way you would do that is people could sign up on geocaching for a 90-day trial. And after 90 days, they're either in or they're out.
And should they be allowed to hide new caches during that 90 days?
To be allowed to hide caches within those 90 days? No.
non-premium would not be able to hide caches ever.
Okay.
Ever.
There wouldn't be any
So-
non after 90 days.
Tell us how you feel about that, Ken.
So, like I said, some people might not be happy with that, but I feel strongly that having we take out a lot of newbies. We introduce a lot of people to geocaching, and then they either stick or they don't stick. If they don't stick, wipe them from the earth. You know, if they stick, then they become premium. They have skin in the game. They can hide caches. They're not restricted by that geocaching app. Am I okay to mention that?
No,
the geocaching app that
So-
locks people down to traditional 2-2s.
Wait, so Jesse, what was the app that you were using that literally shut you down? Jesse,
Um,
the stupid one with the geocaching one but you don't take anything. It's just you bloop it with your phone. The hell was the name?
what? Munzie?
Munzie. Didn't Munzie shut you down if you were inactive for a certain amount of time? Did they lock you out of your account?
Yes, I think they do.
So something
think,
like that.
Yeah, I think they say like you haven't found anything in 6 months or something like that, and if you don't find something within X amount of time, like your account is deactivated. But I think they do give you the option to reactivate it, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I wonder if they like clear out some of their servers or something and
I
put
think
you
they-
on the
I
back
think they
end.
I think they kicked you out of hotels and that sort of stuff.
Right. That sounds familiar.
And so you stop getting points from other people logging the hotels.
Okay. I don't know. I just thought it was kind of like that's kind of what he was talking like about. Kind of thing.
So back to geocaching, guys.
What's that?
What do you? I really want to hear from Chaz what he thinks of that idea.
I don't have a problem
Come on, buddy.
taking away premium only caches. So I've only got a couple, and it's mainly because the caches had been abused by non-premium members, and that's the problem that I have there. If you do a 90-day trial period, then you have to become premium or you're locked out. So be it.
I don't know. I don't know if I like
Well,
that.
the flip side of that, Chad, is that premium hiders like to make their hides premium even when they're under a lamppost.
Yeah.
No, that's stupid.
No, I don't do that. If it's a lamppost,
All
I
right.
don't do any lamppost. But if I do, it's not a premium. Only my good ones are premiums. Oh, which is most of them. All right, thank you, Joyful Nomads.
So
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
only my gadget caches that have been damaged are premiums.
Fair enough.
And see, our gadget caches have only been damaged by premium members. So we have the
Yeah.
flip side of that.
irony.
Yeah.
Same names, Chad. You know them.
Oh, I'm sure I know a good number of them. Yep.
All right, thanks, guys.
and I'm not on that list.
Hopefully, knock on wood.
No, you're not. You're still on the good list.
Thanks, guys. We'll talk soon. Thank you so much for calling in. Good
Bye.
luck. Good luck. Bye. Moving along, Chad. We've got Houston, Texas calling in. Jay Cash, hello, sir.
Hello, how are you? A long time.
Good. How you doing, buddy?
Good, fine. How are you?
Doing well. What do you got for us tonight? Just trying to win the contest.
Chat hard to in the word kind of, but I was just my idea, and I talk about it all the time, is if we had some kind of way of letting it be more readily known to everybody in our country, as if it, I don't know, best example would be like in Germany, where everybody knows how it's different. Everybody knows like parking outside.
Oh, hold on.
It would be here. It wasn't like that, because then there wouldn't be no muggles, and the single guy who's out there all weird wouldn't be all weirdo. You know, you wouldn't want to run him off. You would know what he's doing already. No, it would be better that way.
You were breaking up the whole way, buddy.
The whole thing, buddy. Slow down one more time. Tell us one more time, and if not, I'll have you call right back with a better connection. Try one more time.
All right. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, cool. I was, I don't know, the best example would be like in Germany, where they, the country knows about it more. They have, it's where you can pull your car on the sidewalk to maintenance your caches because it's so well known.
Oh,
and,
okay.
the country can stay with it. If we didn't have, calling it muggles and that one guy that's sitting out by the bench, filling up a bench or looking at a tree all weird, he wouldn't be so weird. You would know he was geocaching. I think it would be better if everybody knew about it more.
I got it. Okay, so you're saying let's make the game more well known, so it's not weird or stealthy. So people won't look at you and going, "What the hell is that guy doing?" People look at you and go, "Oh, he's got to be geocaching," kind of thing. That's what you're saying, correct?
Exactly.
Gotcha. I got it. Okay. Once your phone line cleared up, I got it.
At least we stopped blowing up geocaches as bombs.
Yeah. No, but you know what? That being said, Jcash, this game has evolved. And like back when I did the Chicago Geocacher podcast in 2010 to 2014, every 2 weeks, Walt and I had a bomb scare story.
Yep.
Every 2 weeks, without fail. More than one usually. Now you never hear of them anymore. Rarely do you hear of it because police know about the game. Jesse,
Right.
I used to get stopped. I used to night cache for years. I'd get stopped all the time, and it was a 20-minute ordeal while they take my license, make sure I'm not a felon or whatever, or wanted. And now, Jesse, how often do we ever get stopped by police?
It's rare. And when we do, we just tell them, "Oh, we're geocaching," and they're like, "Oh, okay, good luck, have fun."
Right. And it's like so. While you're right, it is. I think there a lot more can be done, but I think it's gotten better. But yeah, I agree with you that more work can be done.
The police, for sure, it's something to hear is that they either look at you like, oh my God, and like roll their eyes and want to leave, or they just they just go ahead and be like, okay, good luck, So they do the same thing here. It's more the people when you're close to their home, or maybe it's like you're at a park and they're not used to seeing you there or something, and then they're looking at you all crazy, or they come on, hey, what are you doing? If they knew what you were doing, it would be better. I guess it's more civilians.
Yeah, more muggles. And I
Right.
get that. Yeah, one of the nice things about when we go to West Bend in Wisconsin is that the entire town knows exactly what you're doing. They don't even give you a second look when you're pulled off on the side of the road digging through a bush. They know what you're doing. So
Yeah.
it's really nice, when you're there.
I'd say the same thing in Rome, Georgia.
What'd you say, buddy?
I usually cache alone, and being a 38-year-old guy by myself, I look a lot different than even if I'm just with another person.
Yeah,
it's
right.
a lot less looks, a lot more less conversation. Whereas if I'm by myself, it's like, oh my God, in 10 minutes I'm leaving anywhere, no matter where I'm at.
You're a creepy old man. Yeah, you're a creepy guy.
Yeah,
that's what you're looking for. Oh, absolutely. Oh yeah.
Busted. All right.
Yeah, I understand. All right, thanks a lot for calling in, buddy. Good luck. Appreciate the call.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, have a good one.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right, Jack, continuing on. We got Pennsylvania. DT Charlie, hello. My pause isn't working. Hold on. There it is. DT Charlie, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
Doing all right. What you got for me?
Are you there?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. What you got? Tell me, how would you change geocaching if you could?
Okay, the one thing I would like to see changed is you go through a lot of trouble making a hide, you put it out, and then you send it to the reviewer, and he comes back and rejects it because there's a stage of a multi there, or there's a puzzle cache too close to you, or something like that. And this is after you've worked weeks on trying to find the perfect spot.
Yep.
And it's like you have no way of knowing that it's there. So I think they don't have to tell you what cache is there, but they should show you the circle that you cannot put inside of that on your hidden multi-stages or your puzzle cache stages.
Well, Scott would love that because that would help him solve many a puzzle.
Right. That's the problem with that is that you're going to see where puzzles are. I agree with that.
It could be 2 miles away, though, where the icon is. You don't know what puzzle that
I don't disagree. And I think that's just always a crapshoot when you're hiding a cache, is that you never know where. And it's even worse when you're hiding a multi,
Yeah, but there's one there. So you go out there and you find it, and hopefully they wrote the GC code in the log. That's what Scott's going to do.
Write the GC code.
Well, he's gonna go find it and sign the log, and if it has a GC code, he knows which one to get.
Okay, so you're saying show the radius of hidden stages. Right.
Yes.
See, what we used to do, here's the funny thing.
I mean, I've had them tell me you're within the range of a stage of a multi, or the final of a puzzle, and but not give me it, and I've had them give me I'm X number of feet away. I think X number of feet away is a little better for the not giving away a puzzle type of situation.
I missed
but
that. We once had a reviewer that'd be like, "Yeah, you're 146 feet west of too far." I'd be like, "Oh, so you mean there's something 146 feet west of where I'm hiding? Let me go out there and take a look." You know?
So, I mean, admittedly, this has actually helped me find
Yeah, right. Yeah.
one, find a puzzle cache, one that I was trying to solve, one that did not have a definitive answer on the point. It was a triangulation, but didn't actually use math on the triangulation. Yeah.
There you go. There's Wheels 00 saying, Scott, remember when the reviewer would give you the distance and the direction of the hidden waypoint? See, that's what I'm talking about. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
But
Good old days. Yeah, the good old days.
That one though is a it's a both. I love it and I hate it. You know, it's got aspects from a hider's perspective. I love it. From a cache owner with puzzle caches out there, I hate it.
All right, DT Charlie, good luck tonight. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thanks a lot. Bye bye. All right, Chad, we've got Colorado, Aurora, Colorado. Poison Lady, hello.
Hello there.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm actually not too bad. Just trying to get through the week. You know how that goes.
Well, it's Wednesday and it's almost over. That's a good sign.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, what you got?
Well, I got some ideas for you here. I think geocaching.com needs to come up with a rating system for cachers. You know, we can get all kinds of stats from running through. They'll know who a person is. It's a newbie versus a long time person. Number of, cache hides, number of finds, save points, what kind of DT they've, found or hidden or whatever. And basically rank cachers based on whatever, they decide to choose as a criteria for it. And, that would allow you to have a certain amount of, hides or, hides.
Oh my God.
And, just kind of take it from there. Why not?
Would be so, that would create so much controversy. It's unreal, but I absolutely love that idea. I absolutely love it just for the controversy.
I tell you what, if you had people who, were putting out very high quality hides and, had been, around whether, they've had, 2 hides or, had 1,000 hides and, and they get, favorite points and, everything that they do. Yeah.
Think of how,
like I see in the chat, level them up.
Think of
how you level up before you have the ability to hide stuff.
Think of how low Cody Dog would be.
So how there's so many things that you can judge this on, and a lot of people are like really good in lots of areas, but maybe not so good in other areas. I mean,
I love the idea. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I think that's a genius idea.
Yeah,
implement it. I'm a genius at geocaching, maybe not, but
it's a genius idea. I absolutely love it. I don't think it'll ever happen, but again, that's not what this show is about. But I think it's fantastic.
Are they reviewed by fellow cachers?
All the queries, other than just to brag about yourself,
Right? You can legit brag, like I you can brag and back it up. Is what you can do. You're like,
exactly.
I'm a level 40.
Caching since 2009, and I'm kind of a slow cacher and everything else, but I've got a bunch of hides. Some of them got some favorite points. Some of them are just light pole caches and that kind of thing. Yeah. But there's people that have a lot fewer hides than me that would be ranked a lot higher, and vice versa. Right. The people that had a lot more than me that would be ranked lower. Make sure it would give people goals and incentives.
Dude, I don't hate it, man. Yeah, there you go. Higher scores give more permissions. There you go. Get more permission.
Absolutely.
I don't hate it, man. Absolutely. I got to tell you, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I like it. I do.
All right.
So that's a good one. I really liked it. Karen, thank you so much for calling in. I like that one a lot. So we'll see how it does.
Oh,
I hope it's good enough.
thanks, guys.
We'll talk
Have a great
soon.
rest of your week.
Thank you so much. Okay, I got GSM times 2 here. He has one suggestion. Hello.
Got one suggestion, but one thing, DT, for her,
Wait,
I
who?
want her to know that if she is having it, what she should do.
Who is this?
Is,
wait, who is it?
A suggestion for DT Charlie.
For DT Charlie.
DT Charlie. For DT Charlie,
Yes.
who wants circles
Yes.
around.
Yes.
What she can do is put down a cache. Don't have to put it out. Just put the name of the cache, coordinate check. Send the coordinates to her reviewer. Write the page, submit it. It says coordinate check, and then the reviewer can look at it and say these coordinates are good or these coordinates are bad. That's how our reviewers do, and it.
Oh, really?
It eliminates her spending weeks on a space that she's going to not be able to place the cache.
Okay.
Now that's not my idea. That's something that's already in place.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that on my field, my what do you call them? The caches in the field that are gadget caches.
Gadget cache.
My brain's so because it takes a lot of effort to put the gadget cache out there.
Absolutely. Okay, so my idea is, and this one actually could be done. They already have a cache health score. First, let us know what those criteria are. Let us know what the algorithm is using.
Yeah.
And so it's transparent.
Mm-hmm.
And then put that health score right up there on the cache page. So you see difficulty, terrain, health score. And that would help the hider go and keep track of things that are falling apart, and it would help the finder say, hey, that health score, I'm not even going to bother for that one because the health score is too low.
That's interesting. On the page, do you want that as okay? Which one do you want going into the hopper? No log can be posted.
I'm
for
going to use
24
that
hours?
one because obviously the other one's a loser.
Not necessarily. I don't hate the no log can be posted for 24 hours. All right, if you want the health score on the
Okay,
page,
I'm going to go with this one because it actually could happen.
Fair enough. I'll give you that one. All right.
Thank you much.
Thank you so much, sir. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye. Man calls in to change his answer, is what he does. All right, we got one left here. One more. We got California. We got El Rojo, 14. Hello.
How you guys?
How are you, sir?
Wonderful. So this East Coast time, you guys start late.
We started at 8:30. What are you talking about? It's 8:30. Well, now it's 9:52. We've been doing this way too long.
Yeah,
You're the
true,
last
so I'll
call.
be brief.
Wait,
Sure.
you're in California. It's like
From-
6 o'clock. What time is it where you
No,
are?
I'm in DC right now.
So it's like 10 o'clock. It's almost 11 o'clock. Oh, you're
Yes, almost 11.
What are you doing? Wait, oh yeah, weren't you
Anyway.
taking that trip, right? Was that what you were doing? Weren't you going to come to my
Yeah,
house?
so
Weren't you coming here?
All day in DC.
Are you,
virtuals.
Are you coming here? Are you coming to Chicago?
Yep, I'll be there Sunday.
Oh my God, Sunday? When Sunday? It won't be Jesse. We have so many people coming Sunday.
Probably late, and if I get too busy, I might just roll by the house Monday morning.
Okay, well Monday I'll be working from home, so I'll be here. That's fine. All right,
Ooh.
just give us a heads up. Give me a heads up on geocaching. Don't leave if you're like, because I could run home. We'll be 5 minutes away. So if you were there, just say I'm here and give me 10 minutes. I'll come home and I'll.
Okay,
say
I'll
hello.
keep you updated.
All right, what you got? You're the last one. Let me hear it.
We need drone geocaching. We need to make
drone
droning part of geocaching.
Like an actual well, there are drone geocaches. We
Well, he's got some drone geocaches.
What?
He's got some geocaches. Well, that he's flown drone. Okay, he's got some puzzle caches where he flies the drone out around to different places and stuff, and you've got to figure out where the hell he's gone.
Oh, that's a jerk. Yeah, that's like the bike ones. You ever see the bike ones? where the guy attaches the video to his bike and he rides around and you got to follow where he is. Like you got to follow his bike.
I haven't seen that, but that's kind of like this. So I'll be sitting there. He's got one. I think you've got one where you don't tell where it is, but you got like a bunch of different stops where it possibly could be.
Right.
That one is like, how does anybody find that?
Yeah.
You got to do a lot of traveling to figure that one out.
All right.
That one was for the challenge, and it was definitely done that way on purpose. But no, they won't let you, like, so let's say you had to use a drone to fly to the top of the building, and that's where the coordinates are.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be almost like a multi-cache or a mystery cache.
Mm-hmm.
They won't allow that. So really it's Scott's saying, the ones I have are you fly the drone around, you watch the video, then you go there. I would say you have to use the drone to find the coordinates, and put them in a unique and interesting spot, but they say it's a no-go. Or some people will require you to
hang on. That's special tools. That's special tools required. So why not?
Yeah, why not? Well, yeah, why couldn't you use it?
Groundspeak doesn't like drones. They specifically said no.
Interesting. All right. I don't agree.
As long
with
as
you.
it's not in a no-fly zone.
Yeah,
or,
I don't agree with that. I agree with you. Yeah, I think it's just a bit. I like that. I like the way it used to be when there really was. It was kind of the Wild West in 8 through 11, where you could literally do anything more or less. You could go inside places and stuff like that. Hide cache inside and stuff like that. I miss those days.
So I lost my drone while geocaching. It's on top of the building. Ran out of batteries.
I mean, I once found a cache inside a mall, dude. Inside a mall, I found a cache.
Yep.
Yeah, like I miss those days. All right, drone caching. Thank you, El Rojo. Good luck, buddy.
Thanks. We'll see you guys soon.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. I forgot he was coming in, Jess. We're going to have a lot of people coming to our house, Jess.
Yes, we are. It's a busy weekend.
We got a busy weekend ahead of us. We got the kids, too. All right, so Chad. Oh, my Lord. You ready? Here we go. Chat room, you got to vote, too. Here we go, Chad. We've got Chad with the challenge cache icon. GBs, loosen the challenge restrictions. Stay gold, DT terrain system done by cachers. GSM times 2, health score on the page. Scott, that's me. Only premium cachers could hide caches. Cody, challenge statistics put back. Jay Schultz, enforce logging etiquette. DMN Rec, advisory committee. Scorpio Red, locked hides until certain criteria are met. On a boat, prioritize proper cache ownership. Joyful Nomads Trudy, adopt virtual caches. And Joyful Nomads Ken says take away premium only caches. J Cash says make the game more well known from muggles. DT Charlie, show the radius of hidden stages for a cache. Poison Lady, have cacher ratings. El Rojo, drone geocaches.
Wait, I have an idea.
What?
You didn't ask me my idea.
I'm so sorry. Shorty Knits, what's yours? I'll let you talk for you. Went to the next. What do you got? Give me Give me your best one.
My idea is have another category of volunteers. So we have volunteer reviewers, we have volunteers who work on the site, and the translators and da-da-da. So have a separate group of volunteers, regional, so much like your reviewers are. You have certain people in certain areas, and they're assigned a region to be the ambassador / welcome committee / public outreach type person. So they're the ones, who maybe reach out to new cachers or, work with your local parks, be that positive, visible person in each area.
Wasn't that kind of like what Gono was back when we had Gono?
Well, a lot of regions, yeah. I mean, a lot of places have their associations or their groups, their boards that sort of do that. But this would be, somebody in direct contact then with Geocaching HQ, working as a volunteer for them.
So geocaching ambassadors,
basically, right? But yeah. Ensuring that there is somebody assigned to every region. So like right now, we don't have a local organization here in Chicagoland at all. Mm-hmm. They went away. So, I mean, I would hope that, I know around here, we reach out to new cachers, you know, and I know other people do. I know we talk about that a lot on the show, but this way, you know, you would have specific people, and that's their so-called job.
All right. All right.
I
So
like
sure,
that.
adds volunteer regional ambassadors. Again, El Rojo, drone geocachers. Poison Lady have cacher ratings. DT Charlie show the radius hidden stages. J-Cache make the game more well known. Joyful Nomad Ken take away premium only. Joyful Nomad Trudy adopt virtual caches. Unabode prioritize proper cache ownership. Scopia Red locked hides until certain criteria are met. DM Rack advisory committee. Jay Schultz enforcing logging etiquette. Cody Dog challenges statistics put back. Jesus Lord. Scott me only premium caches could hide caches. GSM times 2 health score on the page. Stay gold. DT terrain system done by cachers. GBs loosen the challenge restrictions, or Chad challenge cache icon. Chad, give me your 3.
This sounds bad, but
Jesse,
my 3 are
Jesse,
Jesse, myself,
And not Scott.
You're both
and not Scott.
eligible.
No, I'm not eligible. Mine is just an idea.
Jesse, everyone says you're winning here, but like,
I see that in the chat room.
You're eligible.
It's just my idea.
So is
Oh,
Chad.
man.
Chad, you're not eligible. That's just your idea. Everyone says everybody wants Jesse to win. Okay, I'll give you my 3, Chad. I got Stay Gold, the DT terrain system done by cachers. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I got the Joyful Nomad Trudy adopt virtual caches. And I have got Poison Lady with have cacher ratings. I love that idea so much. Jesse, did you hear that one? Were you around
Yes.
for that one? I love that one as well.
Yes.
Love it.
Yeah. With that, I would put it. If I'm limited to those 3, I'm gonna say.
No, you're not limited to those 3. Give me your 3. That's my 3.
Those are actually they're. It's hard. These are difficult to kind of break them out.
Yeah, they're all very, very different, and they would all change it in different ways. It is
So
difficult.
if Shorty Nuts and I are out, then I would say Poison Lady and Trudy from Joyful Nomad are my top 2.
Okay, do you have a 3rd? I'm pulling my Patreon. Jesse.
It's like not Cody, not GSM times 2. I'm gonna piss some people off here. I think Gary's loosened the challenge restrictions. That would be my 3rd.
Gary's okay, fair enough. Okay, so okay, so GB's loosens the challenge restrictions. I have got so loosens the challenge restrictions is Chad's. What was your
That was GB's.
Yeah, what was your other 2?
Poison Lady and Trudy from Joyful Nomad.
Trudy from Joyful. Okay, so then if we have got, so basically it comes down to adopt virtual caches or have cacher ratings. Basically, those are the 2. Everyone is saying Shorty should win. Oh my god. If you want to give it to Shorty, if you want to give it to Shorty, guys.
No, I'm not eligible to win.
From now on, I'm not going to let us give our opinions if you guys are going to play this way. And Jesse, for the fact, Jesse, first of all, Jesse wins every night. She's married to me. Okay. Thank you.
I think Jesse and I should get conciliatory path tags.
All right. I'll give you both. Guys, I'll give Jesse a goddamn path tag, all right?
All right.
If you come here right now, I'll literally give you a path tag. It'll make everybody happy. Okay. All right, so Chad, it comes down to have cacher ratings or adopt virtual caches. Guys, what do you think, guys? You guys.
Yeah.
Honorary path tag. I promise you guys, I will give her one.
Yeah, let's hear it from the audience.
Which one you guys want? Adopted virtual caches or have cacher ratings? I know which my pick is, so we'll let the
You got to play a little music here while we're waiting.
Oh, okay. Sorry, hold on. I can. There you go. Sorry. There you go. That's all for me.
Waiting for the delay for the audio to go through and then for people to type.
Say it one more time. It's between adopt virtual have virtual caches be adoptable, or have cachers have actual cacher ratings. Those are the two. Seems like the adopt is the. Oh wait, no, I got some cacher ratings there. I don't remember the virtual one. Yes, being able to adopt virtual caches for like if you died or something like that.
I don't want to. I have an opinion, but I don't want to sway people's votes.
Oh, well, wait till.
I'll wait until.
It looks like adopt seems to be the winner there. That's right, Chad. So I would. Think,
I would say so. And if I were to actually pick which one was more important to me, I'd say the mandatory adopting of old virtual caches.
See, but look,
so
leveling up, man. Leveling up would be so motivating to level up. Level up, Jess. I know it would drive Jesse crazy to level up. Okay, so Chad, I know which one I got. Which one do you got? Chad, you going adopt virtual?
I'm going adopt virtual.
You're going adopt virtual. Jesse, what are you saying?
I'm going cacher ratings, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Right.
There are so few old virtual caches left. But cacher ratings, I feel like Brett says adopt cacher ratings.
Yeah.
Cacher adopt shortiness. Cacher ratings affects everyone, from brand new player to people who've been around since the very beginning. That affects everyone. Where adopting out virtual caches, yes, it keeps the old, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't benefit everyone. That's just my opinion.
I would say it would have been more critical a year and a half ago before we started bringing back virtuals.
Exactly.
Right. Oh, yes, of course, yes. Yeah. That's funny, Jess, because now we're in a Chad and the wow, this is a tough one because I don't know who to give it to. Because I like cacher ratings as well over the virtual caches. So now it's Chad in the chat room and Jesse and Scott. Yeah, cacher ratings would get mean. It would get mean. I have no
but
doubt
it's
about that.
No, I don't think. Okay, maybe I misunderstood what she meant by that, but it wasn't voted. It's not. I'm not rating you as a cacher. It's based on your stats, right?
Yeah,
It's based on. It's a formula.
Yeah, it's a form. It is a formula.
Right.
It's
So
a formula, and one of the questions I had was, how do you put this formula together? Because there's so many different stats, and you can be awesome
Right.
on some and crap on another.
Right. Yeah,
I call it a tie. I can call it a tie.
I agree with that too.
Guys, what we're going to do is we're going to call it a tie because we are dead set even here, and so is the chat. I mean, it's that's criterion. Let them level up. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
So this is what we're going to do. So chat. So what we'll do is I will. So there's a first place prize. So both of them will get a path tag, including Jesse. I'll get Jesse a path tag as well. And because I don't think Jesse, do you even have one?
I don't have one yet.
You don't have one yet.
No, I'm so excited.
It's literally sitting in my drawer, the bag of them.
I've seen them, but I don't have one. That's super exciting.
So I'll get Jesse one, I promise you guys. And what I'll do is I'll send both.
What about me?
What?
What about me? I want one.
You got to come to Chicago. You've got one. So you both will win. Congratulations to Poison Lady. Congratulations to who was the other one? To the Joyful Nomad. You both win. It is a tie. So what we'll do is You both get path tags. But when it comes down to the prizes from Practical Geocaching, for everybody, by the way, everybody gets one. So thank you, Practical Geocaching, for giving the prizes out tonight. I will just literally have him flip a coin, and one of you gets the first one you gets the second one. They're both pretty good. I don't remember what they are, but they're both pretty good prizes.
So just to show you here.
I'll give Chad a tag. Jesus Lord. Tag. All right, guys.
Thank you, guys.
So there you go, guys. Congratulations to Poison Lady. Congratulations to Joyful Nomad. You both win because we literally had a tie. That's the first time we've ever had a tie on this show. So thank you everybody tonight for calling in. We appreciate it so much. We are running so late, so we appreciate it very much. We had, I think this is the most callers we've ever had, so we appreciate it very much, guys. Thank you so much. Next week, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Next week. So I got this really interesting email last week from a guy. I don't think I have it anymore. I sent it to Chad, and I think no, I have it. It's not up. I don't have it up. I got an email from a director of a movie coming out. It is a geocaching movie called Left Fingers. It's a geocaching thriller, Chad. It's a movie. So that's interesting. He's like, hey, can I come on your show and talk about the movie? I said, yeah, sure. Let's come on. So Jesse will not be here next week because our middle son has a baseball game, but I will be, and Chad will be. And so we're going to have the director and one of the stars of the movie on to talk about the movie. So the movie is called Left Fingers. That's what it's called. And so we'll be talking to them next week. So we appreciate everybody tonight. It was a long show, Skippy. Thank you so much. Oh, wait. Jim says, Pocket Tots for first place and Magnetic Cash for second. There you go. Jim, flip a coin, kid. Flip a coin. That's all you need to do. All right. We appreciate everybody calling in. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Chat room going crazy tonight. We appreciate it. Cody Dog riling up Ian like he usually does. We appreciate that. And guys, we will talk to you guys on Saturday for the what the hell is the name of that show on Saturday? For the Antisocial Club. And hopefully Chad will get his results. Like somebody left. Yeah, like that. Thank you, Jesse. So no one is who is going. Brett says, who's going to field the calls? Maybe we'll have Cody come over and he'll field the calls. But if not, we'll just bring him in hot. So we'll bring the calls in hot on next Wednesday. So that's what's coming next Wednesday, guys. Left Fingers movie discussion next Wednesday. So we'll talk to you guys on Saturday. And let's close out this show, this overdue show here. Please join us again every Wednesday night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central as we stream live on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and on our website, geocachingpodcast.com. The archived video versions of our podcast are available on our website or on our YouTube channel, and the audio versions are available on your favorite podcatcher. If you like the show, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and rate, review, and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it, and it really helps the show when you do. If you prefer to watch the show, make sure you click the subscribe or get notified buttons to know exactly when we go live. If you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron of our show. With tiers starting as low as $3, you will get a ton of this additional information, extra videos, extra audio, only available to our Patreon members. Please head on over to patreon.com today and subscribe. That's patreon.com/The Geocaching Podcast. Thanks once again to our sponsors, Cashly, Logwork, FTF Geocacher Magazine, the Max Sets Body Company, Practical Geocaching, Arted Crafted, and PathTags.com. Please visit our sponsors, and when you make a purchase, you tell them the GCPC sent you. That's all we got this week, so we'll see you next week. Taking your phone calls, talking geocaching. In the meantime, be good, be safe, hug your loved ones. We will talk to you guys next week. We are clear. Jesse, they want you to post something.
I'm looking for it. Give me a minute here.
The link. Again, the link for showing your friends fine.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I think it was last week.
Are you talking about the one by Koala Bear?
Yes.
Hang on one second.
I'm trying to find it.
I just had the page up because I was now I was trying. I'm looking at my friends list because I'm checking out caches to do for next August, not this August, but the August 2021. and wanted to make sure that I wasn't hitting ones that we both do. Let's see here.
I can't find it.
Let's see here.
The phone's next to
It is. I've got it.
Yeah, it's weird when Jesse's out.
So I put it in the chat room.
Okay, great. Thank you.
There you go, guys. All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys on Saturday, and we'll talk to you guys next week. So thanks for calling in, guys. Thanks for being part of the show. We appreciate it very much. Always fun. That is planning ahead that even Jesse would admire.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys on Saturday next week. Thanks, good. Be safe. Bye-bye.